What is up, Total Excellence, dude? Happy belated New Year, dude. So, this is the first video of the New Year, dudes. Thank you all for joining me for tonight. And so, for tonight, dudes, we are coloring Key. And, I accidentally called him Kyrus on Twitter, but Booster Kiwi is so awesome and good, good chap. He says that it was actually Key, but he might take the name Kyrus. And I already said it in Twitter that you have full permission, especially since I botched it. We got Nefarious in the house. What is up, Total Excellence? Thanks for coming by, Nefarious. Dude, I missed you so much, man. Hope you're doing awesome, and congratulations on your campaign, dude. And we got Booster Kiwi in the house. Gator, Surfer, and Total Gnarliness. Thank you, Neff. But we got one of the co-creators here. Let me just switch on over because this is what happens when I switch my camera. So let me just disappear. Bam! So we got one of the co-creators of Obsidian, which is the coolest name ever, dudes. Nefarious, it's been a hot minute. Good to see you, my dude. You too, bud. You too, man. All right, so enough of my jibber jabbering, dudes. Let me freaking start coloring. That's what you guys are here to see me do, and I'm definitely going to do it. Let me unlock this really quick. And then what we'll do is edit and convert brightness to opacity. Okay, cool. Now he's pretty much like, a ghost or somewhat. So that way I can just put a new coat of paint on him. Bam, white background. Just, his inks are intact, which is great. Just to keep Shabby, which the art is done by Shabby, who is also the co-creator of Obsidian. All right, so did I make sure to even have a reference? Yes, I did. Made sure I had a reference, so that way I could color this character. Have him up here. Shrink him down a bit. Got a good idea, his color scheme and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, so he has brown hair, so let's do that. Let's give him some brown hair. Just play around with the brown hair, right? Notice the tricky part is the skin. That's the only thing I always struggle with characters is coloring their skin. But the best part about this character is he's all covered up, so I think the skin part is, off the, it's pretty much out of the window of complications. Now it's just, getting the color scheme down. I wonder how good. Oh my God, yes. Yes. So that fastens the whole flattening process. So let's do that. So yeah, dudes, thanks for coming by the stream, guys. Those were regulars, and those that are first timers, thank you guys so much for watching, dudes. I'll try to make this flattening process less brutal, because flattening is a tedious task, but at least here in this show, try to make it fast. And who knows, man, you might have learned something new. I'm using Clip Studio Paint, guys. That's my go-to for everything, doing art, inking, and most importantly, within my branding is coloring. So that's my go-to of everything. All right. Now all we gotta do is just change his forehead here, because not everything is brown. So let's do that. So yeah, dudes, how was your New Year's, by the way? My New Year's was awesome. I got to spend time with the family. Didn't party too hard, you know me. I am just a type of dude that I don't really drink that much. I try I don't know, a few drinks, and I'm like, God, this is awful. I'm not much of a drinker, so just give me Marinelli and we're good. Or sparkling applesauce or whatever. So can I call that sparkling? I mean, that's what I feel like like Martinelli is. It's basically like sparkling water with a flavor of, you know, applesauce or whatever. But yeah. So enough of my um, terrible analogy. Start coloring his fingertips. I think that's. Let me go and do that. Oh shoot. Okay, so there's some lines. His line work that Shabby drew aren't totally close, but that's fine. Let's go and do that really quick. Yeah, it's crazy that literally an entire year of doing coloring streams, I have over 100 subscribers, and thank you guys so much for coming by. And we got Mrs. H in the house. Hello, Mrs. H. Thank you so much for coming by. The Fairy says Clip Studio is great, very intuitive, but I think it's default RGB, which means you have to convert to CMYK before exporting to print files. Watch out for those K values; they'll get you. Yeah, dude, most definitely, man. Do you mean apple juice? There you go. Thank you, Nefarious. That's what I meant. Apple juice. I don't know why I thought of applesauce, but juice comes with the sauce. Let me see. If you applesauce is sparkling, you've made alcohol. Oh man, that's good. That is good. How you doing, Mrs. H? Huge shout out to Mrs. H and this awesome collaboration with Neostar, because they're doing a collaboration of Henshin Hero Riser Man, and oh my gosh, man, the pages look so much fun how Mrs. H does it. So guys, if you do not follow Mrs. H or Neostar, you guys best do it, because they have some really fun pages to show off of. Okay, we got some blues and some whites. Okay. Goggles, and scarf is yellow. Okay. It's not a lot what you see in comics too is like yellow, which I can understand in a mindset as a graphic designer. Like yellow is not really the most used color, because usually it's kind of hard color to look at for a long period of time. Unless you darken it and stuff, then pretty much like this, it won't be too hard to look at it for long periods of time. But if it's super bright, like the freaking sun, for example, your eyes will start, getting irritated and all that fun jazz. But let's see. Oh, his thing does not have gloves. Interesting. Okay, so I'm a dude from the future. What would be my color of my gloves? I'll guess maybe it'll be black or something. Maybe black. We'll not make it too black, because it's definitely the blue is super dope. Let me see. I might play around with the navy blue color, just so that way, like, it's easy to see. Oh man, this looks awesome. Bam. All right. Sorry I've been silent, dudes. I'm just trying to make sure this is sound entertaining while you watch and listen to me. Mammering. Is that even a word? Mammering? I don't know. I think I just made that up. Mammering. But anyways, dudes, yeah. But this is such a cool character. What I like about this idea, and I've been looking through Anvil comics and everything, and I know Anvil comics through Pickles. Pickles is so awesome, dude. He'll just hit you up out of nowhere and just says hi to you. And he's so awesome. had good small talk with him. I believe around the summertime, maybe sooner than that, maybe October, but you know, it was always a fun surprise whenever he hits me up. Hope he's doing well. Right, and then let's go and get this dude here. Okay. Let me just save my progress because due to trauma, I think I already told you guys what happened. It was around the time when I was in college and stuff, learning graphic design and stuff, and there was like this project that is for our finals, and I was with this dude, and literally the whole project was pick a celebrity or whatever and make letters out of their faces and stuff. Of course, it'll be easy if it's done by Photoshop, but no, this dude has to give us this project for Illustrator, and I'm like, what? It's like, whatever. Yeah. So our final was, create a just put text over their faces and stuff, and pretty much that's too light for my taste. Let's just play around with the colors a bit, just so that way he doesn't look too dull. Well, then again, I mean, this is one of the things that as a colorist, it's not too bad to have something dark like this. But I just wanted to we'll play around with the jacket a little bit. Actually, whatever. I'm gonna lighten up. Screw it. That's the thing with me too. I overthink things, but and of course, back to the story that I keep jump cutting. So yeah, our finals was in doing Illustrator, and this dude has to make it stupid complicated that you can do it in Photoshop, but he wants to use it in Illustrator. So whatever. I picked Selena Gomez because he did. The professor said pick a face that you do not mind looking at for long periods of time and days and weeks. So I picked her, and I forgot this other dude that's next to me who he chose. And I did not have I didn't have Photoshop or any of the Adobe stuff. So I would stay after school and do my projects there. Because I could even stay to the next class as well. So it's I'm learning whatever they're learning for the night classes. So what happened was this dude that was next to me, he was doing his project, and your boy here was able to save his progress, but the guy next to me, he did not do that at all. And suddenly, we had a power outage, and I might have lost maybe some of my progress, whatever. But this dude forgot to save his progress, and he just ended up he ended up forgetting to save it. And now, because of that, he has to start his project all over again. He has to start his face off all over again. So I'm like, oh gosh. So, and it was late at night too. So it's maybe 10, close to 11 o'clock, and the school closes maybe midnight. So it's I felt bad for the guy, but at the same time, how the heck do you not save your progress? But I learned a lot out of someone else's mistakes, and I learned my own mistakes as well, because that's part of human life. You evolve from either learning from others or learn from your own mistakes, and I think that's why it's so entertaining as now is how we consume excuse me, how we consume content like comics, for instance, and media like movies and all this stuff. And we get to learn about these characters and what they're going through and the struggles. And you kind of want to be in this world. So it's pretty much like that. Like, and what I'm going with this as well is like, there's a meaning behind why these stories are made, and the message behind it. Some of those messages are so well kept and nuanced. It's like you have no idea, what the real message behind it is, and it's pretty crazy. Honestly, it's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, you know, what? I should not have colored this dude's knee pad, because his knee pad is pretty much like grayish. I'm gonna check on the chat real soon, dudes. I don't want to neglect you and act like you know this is my show. This is our show, dudes. This is our show. So I want to make sure keep you guys well. Give you enough attention as I can, and you know, and it's manageable too. It's like I have at least like less than like what 5 people watching. I remember the most I had on my stream was 12, and I was like, oh my god, that's a lot for me to contain myself. But yeah, dudes, I'm gonna after I finish coloring this dude's boot. Who knows? His name might be Kyrus, guys. This is not Caius, not even Key anymore, but it's gonna be Kyrus. Why? Because I accidentally botched his name. But you know what? A lot of things that have been invented a long time ago have been botched. I think oh my god, what was that cream cheese thing from Chinese food? We get them all the time. How did I forget this? Wontons. I think that's what they're called. Wontons? Wontons. Yeah, it's wontons. Yeah, it was like a mistake. I don't know what was the original intent for the wontons, but they accidentally like cooked them more than they should, and it was flat. But it was so good. They're like, oh man, this is good. Can you make more? Oh yeah, yeah. I believe it was for an emperor that they cooked for. And imagine like if the food is crap, you're gone. They do not play. Especially they paid good money for you to make good food. I dig this brown, but that's not the original content of this character's wardrobe. But I might use that brown just to like give some lighting to it or something. So let me color this dude's boots and let me check you guys in the chats. What's good too, dudes? I make sure I have water next to me so I don't dry out like a freaking fish out of water. Let me see, dudes. See, we got Jake Twister in the house waving hello. What's up, Jake? I love your freaking icon for bone meal. Epic stuff. Gotta support my favorite colorist. Question mark was meant to be. It's all good. It's all good, Mrs. H. Let me see. Let me make sure. Mammering equals hesitating from what Google said. Really? Oh man, that's okay. So I guess I said something that makes sense, I guess. You triggered me to save too. I'm glad. I said the jacket is Shabby's personal touch. I like it, so I told him to keep it. It adds to the flowy look of the character. Yeah, no, dude, it really does. I really dig the freaking jacket, man. I really like that. You have these futuristic characters go to the past, and now they're like in the medieval times. So it gives a new flavor to it. I'm really excited how you guys will do with this story. Mammering sounds like you made a verb in the progress tense out of the noun mammering, which means oh no. So if you were mammering, you'd be getting some fine Oh man. And we got Scott the Flock Comics Group Wilson. What is up, Total Excellence? I am doing excellent, Scott. How are you doing, buddy? Dudes, have your prayers to Scott over here, guys, because he has COVID, but he is recovering. He's almost out of the symptoms of COVID, dudes. If you guys may or may not have already known, if you follow him on Twitter or Patreon, just throwing it out there. We got Neostar Productions in the house, the brilliant star that shines through the night, the hot meal that fills your gut. Riser Man stands before you. Neo, we were just talking about you earlier with Mrs. H on your creation with Riser Man. I'm so excited for you guys. Mrs. H really killed it and really, you know, kept the art style how you intended Riser Man to look. Ah, yes, wonton. I went to a crab ragoon because it's a wonton filled with cream cheese and crab. And the crab ragoon was definitely a mistake. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know the feeling like this. I get dehydrated pretty easily. Yeah, it's just, with these streams, you got to talk. Got to talk. Scars are fun to draw, most definitely. Most definitely, Mrs. H. I agree. And we got Comics Mate in the house. Good day. Good day to you, Comics Mate. Thanks for coming by the stream. I think this is the first time I ever see you in the stream, mate. So thank you, mate, for coming by. And we got Matthew D. Reese in the house. Hello. Hello there to you, Matthew Reese. Dude, love your take on St. Nicholas on the Demon Hunter Raven universe, dude. So applause to you, man. You really took a different approach. So here's my take, guys. We're gonna go on commercial break. I enjoy your take on the pace of it because with Nicholas with Demon Hunter it's very fast paced, and I don't mind it because again it's indie comics. You got to keep the readers intact, especially if it's going to be a one sitting type of thing. But you really took the time to sit down and I get to have time to know the character, his world and his surroundings, and I really enjoyed it. I honestly enjoyed your take and your pace on it. It wasn't fast paced as how you took it, man. So hats off to you, dude. Or how can I say, Nicholas, St. Nicholas hat or hoodie. He has a hoodie, guys. So hoodie's off to you, dude. I'm feeling all right, but my body is exhausted. Listen, dude, just watching Nintendo and God, what was that dude's name from Nintendo? All because of this guy says my body is ready. So, dude, if you're exhausted, your body will be ready soon, dude. Also, guys, if you have not joined his Patreon yet, he's going to do a podcast. So it's exclusive here, dudes, but I'll be co-hosting for the podcast with this gentleman here, Scott the Flock Wilson. So I'm pretty excited. All right, back to the boots. All right, let me color the boots here. Thank you guys for watching me flatting because, it's not really fun it's not a fun process. I'll tell you that much. It's not a fun process, but, I try to make sure to make it fun and entertaining, especially since, you got to hear me for the next hour or two or however long I'm going to even finish this piece. Let me see. So, right. So what I like to do is I kind of want to go super close and color this dude here and his metal plate here. Really nice touch to it. me see. All right, what else? What else is left to color this dude? Let me make sure I keep this clean. God, I'm literally like up to pixels. Let me see. I just love to go super close to these things. Not even like doing detail work yet. I'm just, well, technically I am if I'm flatting, but not really doing a lot of detail work is what I meant to say. Okay, this dude got white. Okay, so the jacket. Give me 1 second, dudes, because my cat is like wanting to go in the room, and then once I open the door, now she wants to come back out. That's how cats are. Hold on 1 moment, dudes. All right, and I'm back. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we're just doing a little cleanup here and there. All right, so the jacket here, this dude's wearing. So let's do that. Okay. With this part because I feel like there we go. I'll do that really quick and maybe darken it a little bit more. There we go. And then what we'll do is once we get to like, the detail work and highlights and shadows and all that fun jazz, just want to make sure that I get everything right for this character. Go to Anvil Comics real quick, dudes, on Twitter just to get this character's color scheme right. Because I know one of these panels. Okay, so I was right. So let me actually save. Let me actually copy the image here and then paste it over here. It's only gonna save the important thing, which is more of the close-ups relating to this character. So let me go and do this really quick before I accidentally delete stuff. See, invert selected things, and then bam. Now I got a good idea what this character's color scheme is, and what Shabby's content, and his game plan of coloring this character. this. Bam. All right, awesome. Now I have a good, clear idea what to do with this guy. Okay, let me just use this as ref 1 as intended to be the first one for me to use. Let me go and check on the chat really quick with you guys. See, yep, we'll be working on it. So the name as well for the podcast, we're still brainstorming with that as well. So I won't say the name for the podcast yet. Let me see. Comics Mate says, to be honest, I'm not even sure how I got here, but I'm apparently subscribed. Oh, how funny. Well, thanks for subscribing, dude, and coming by, man. Really appreciate your presence. Let me see. Let me see. My dog Chip has gotten me through COVID. Knows exactly the time to move around. That's awesome, man. We got Adrian in the house. Cannot wait for this comic's release. Thanks for coming by, Adrian. Believe you're a first-time viewer as well. So thank you, dude, so much for coming by and watching me color this character, which is super cool and awesome. As the Booster Kiwi said, if you color any part of this character wrong, Shabby will be in my DMs crying for 3 days, so I expect 100% accuracy. Oh, man. You're too much, man. All right. Let me... So now I got pressure, guys. I got to make sure this is 100% accurate. At least now, I got a good idea what this character and his color scheme is. See, all right. So let's go and make this character look awesome. Exactly what Shabby intended him to look. All right. So him here. So now he got some metal knuckles, which is going to be really damaging for these dudes in the past. And he got a freaking spear, too. I don't see a lot of characters with spears, unless, they're natives. But, I think one of the things that are rarities to me was Sunchild's weapon from Demon Hunter Raven. Gosh, I forgot what the heck were they called. And I have freaking Paul, too, that he said it just to correct Nick, because he wasn't sure what was the name of them. But pretty much it's kind of like the weapons that, oh my gosh, Xena, the warrior princess, because that's another character that had a cool weapon that you just throw discs and they just come back at you like it's a freaking boomerang or something. It's a huge metal plate too. It's bigger than compared to the other one. Pretty epic, so I ain't got no complaints. I might darken it so that way I can play around with the lighting when it's being reflected. There we go. see. All right, let me see right here. Bam. And I know his gloves are brown, so let's give his gloves some brownish. See, bam. Oh, what the heck? No, I'm doing it wrong. I was supposed to deselect his hand here. Go and do this. Oops. There you go. Now I deselect. Gotta deselect right here. Okay. Now here, here. Some over here. Now, just make sure. Oh, got to deselect that. That way, it stays being brown. Get this dude's hand right here. Bam. There's a scarf. Just go and give it that color real quick, dudes. Go. I'm going to use a lasso tool just to make sure I get all these little snowflakes out of here. That way it looks nice and clean when it's done. Right now we're almost done with the flattening stage, guys. So thank you guys so much for bearing with me. Okay, there you go. Got some cool ideas what to do with the scarf, so I cannot wait to get to that part soon, as well as everything else for this character. And also, dudes, for update on your colorist here, I'm almost done coloring issue 4 of the flock. I have 4 pages left, so I'm pretty excited to, 1, get it done, 2, jump on the next coloring project I'm on. And the colors. So the next project I'm coloring is called Only Death Can Save Us. Did I use a different yellow? Yes, I used a freaking different yellow. How the heck did I get that yellow? But whatever. Yeah, so my next project I'm working on is Only Death Can Save Us. You guys can look it up at Indiegogo and get, like, full details on what this project is about. So it's going to be my next project after I'm done with Flock. And it's the same thing too. It's pretty much like the coloring style that Russ uses He keeps it old school, so he gave me a PDF of the first issue of Only Death Can Save Us, issue 1. He already did like half of the coloring, so I'm going to be coloring at least half of the book, so maybe 20 plus pages. And it's a graphic novel too, so you guys are going to have a boatload of content reading it. And so far, everyone told me like this is a big book, so can't wait. Well, what is it? I just want to give a big shout out to Peter Palmiotti. He was the one who recommended me to Russ to color his book. So, Peter, if you're watching or rewatching it, thank you, Jude, for giving me a good word out because, at least I got another project under the belt once, I get it done and, the shorts for the flock will be completed and then, issue 5 will be in the next thing to color. Okay, now did I even tell you guys the number? Volume 2. Let me see. Okay, and this belt is brown. The belt is brown, so we're going to keep it brown. Looks like it's a darker brown, so give it that nice dark brown that this character deserves to have. Oops. Jeez Louise. I was trying to move my laptop and it just. Well, my laptop / tablet got it off its little thing just for me to move it a bit and it just went off. So now let's go and color his goggles. It's more brownish. See reference 1. Okay, so all of his goggles are brown. Some specks of it being gold. All right, let's do that. And I'll do it, just deselect this really quick. Actually, that. Deselect this. Deselect these goggles here. Maybe it's even bigger. Yeah, it's like up to here. Now, to that. Do this really quick, dudes. Bam. See, come on, Nick. Don't let those bullies push you around. I don't know who's bullying me. Are you referencing Booster? I mean, I don't know who was bullying me. No one's bullying me. Let me see. See who else has been chatting it up on the chat. Key is a Lancer. Yes, Key is a Lancer. And we got Skull Diamond in the house. Hi, guys. What's up, Skull? How are you doing, dude? Too many irons in the fire. There's a madhouse over there, Ichthus. Let's see. I'm going to have to cut out people. All right, Math. Thanks for coming by, dude. All right. We're almost done. We spent about 46 minutes on the flatting process. So thank you guys. We're still watching and bearing with this bearing process. Thank you guys, because guess what? At least now you get to see the fun part, which is, doing the cooler part, making things look pretty. Okay, let me see. Belt brown. Oh, okay. The middle part is metal as well, so let's do that. Some metal over here. Color? Yes, I can color it with just the freaking paint bucket tool. I love the paint bucket tool. Just saves me time from flatting. It actually makes it much faster, and then I'll just use a lasso tool just to, do that. Just color over it. And anything that's a little over it, bam. It'll fix. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Now, go and color the eyes. Bam. Goes not perfect, but hey, just a quick fix. Let me see. Is there any reference to the spear? Yes, there is. It's light blue, gray. Perfect. So it's kind of like the sky blue type of blue. Okay, so let's give it that sky blue color. Oh. Okay. Then oh, that's so cool. So he still plays around with the blue color scheme. So now it's a darker blue. Okay. See, Shabby's starting to learn. Well, I don't think he's learning, but I think he's has a good idea, like color scheme and playing along with the analog. So let's go and play around with this analog really quick. That's pretty much wrapping is darker blue. Now, We got Jeff Potts in the house. Booster creates stuff. Like, on purpose? Thanks for coming by, Jeff, and watching me color. I believe you are one of Booster's peeps. Thanks for coming by the stream and watching me color. And yeah, he's creating something pretty cool with Shabby. Let me see. Neostar Production says, "Hey, Ichthus, remember when I asked about the Gators driving in a kart race? I think I found a solution to that." Oh, okay. Okay. Most definitely, dude. Pretty excited to hear this. And we got Jetofire in the house. Yo, Jets. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, well, he's already beat me to it. How are you doing, my dude? I am doing excellent, dude. How are you doing, Jetofire? Let me see. Jeff Potts, I did create stuff, like a whole thing even. And we got Joshua Hughes in the house. Sup, dude? I am doing excellent, dude. How are you doing, Josh? Hope you're doing good and enjoyed your new year. Let's see. Look at this dude's. Okay, so it's yellow. So he's pretty much keeping the whole color scheme like on point with his character. Okay, so he has a shoulder pad and half of his darkened. All right, so now it's a good thing I noticed that part now. His jacket is lighter too, so okay, we'll play around with that real soon. For now, let's go and make those changes now. As this around him. It's a little bit purplish too, so we'll do that. Keep it nice. A little bit giving some depth to it. Okay, side here. Okay, so it's this one here. What else is left? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, his side of his arm. So this arm here is like this. So my wild guess is this part is supposed to be colored here. So let's do that, dudes. Okay. Leave. What else? Oh, let's try to keep this color. Go. Spear here. Go. Cool. Okay, and this spear is a dark blue as well. Wrap around, so let's do that. That nice dark wrap around. See, and then do that. Cool. See. Okay, and it's the same color as that. I'm gonna color this. See, Joshua Hughes, I am doing most excellent, dude. Awesome. See, Mrs. H, me being the best. Hope you all are well. First, I should specify they aren't driving in regular go-karts. They are customized high-performance vehicles catered to each indie racing participant. Ooh, I am intrigued of that. See. All right. Is there anything left for me to color? I think that's about it. Just take that one look. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid work. I think what I'll do is darken it a little bit more. Yeah, so I'll darken his boots and his gloves just to give a little bit more depth. Maybe I'll just give it the same. Actually, this is better. Then, what I'm going to do next, I think I made sure I got everything darkened. I'm going to make sure I get rid of all these little snowflakes here. Boom. And see, I think that's about it. All right. So now what I will do next is create two layers called shadows. We do it all caps because I like things all caps. Shadows and highlights. So what I like to do next is pretty much now that I have all my colors flat, this is a final look to it. What I'll do next is pretty much play around with colors like the hair, for instance. I'm going to play around with the highlights. Give it a nice little orange flare to it. There we go. So that way it kind of stands out more. All I do is just bear with me for one moment so that way you guys have an idea where I'm going with this. So let's do that. Now this, a little bit of that. Let me see. Color it down. There you go. You see? Pretty much like that. But we'll try to make it look like it's kind of like more natural. So it doesn't look too weird. So now I'll just use like a blending tool just to blend it a little more so it looks a bit natural, right? Zoom in really quick and then let's do this. I just realized something. I put it in the wrong. There we go. That's why I was like, man, this looks really weird. Okay, so I get to undo all this really quick. I accidentally went it over to the inks instead of under the ink work. So now there you go. See, now it looks like now it looks like you could see the character and where I'm going with this. Actually, yeah, we'll have highlights, and then what I'll do then is called highlight brushes. God, I cannot like type highlight brush, and what I'll do is just select my flats again. Let me actually turn this off because it didn't really do much. I don't know, with this new update with Clip, kind of doesn't get everything, but there you go. What I'm kind of going to do is use the airbrush really quick, and then just slowly and slightly just airbrush his hair, just to keep it that nice, cool look to it that this character already has. So let's do that. Do next is basically just, you know, give his tips a little bit more lighter tips. There we go. Just slowly just do that. Bam. There we go. Now it looks friggin' awesome. All right. Now, I think the challenging part now is going to be the metal. That'll be a little bit of a challenge, but you know, nothing's fun if it doesn't have a challenge to it. I believe I miscolored it as well for his scarf. Looks like it's way more downward. So let's go and fix that really quick. There we go. Now it looks like his scarf. Now what's next is what I'll do is I'll select all of this here. all of his scarf. Next, I think I might darken it a bit. That way, I will glow it up with the highlights. So I'll do the highlight brush, right? Okay, so maybe it's not working out with this color here. See, the Indie All-Star Motor Mayhem will be out of this world. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me see. Pickles was jealous of Key's hover bike, so in the next issue, Vestry, they're going to give Damien a sweet friggin' Harley Davidson. That's awesome. Oh man, I don't know what would be a brand for Damien just riding a Harley Davidson. God, I don't know, that would be pretty dope. That would be a fun nod. Maybe you guys could do like a promo of like, I don't know, something like Damien will be wearing Keys gear, and yeah, Damien will wear Keys gear, and then Key will wear Damien. I don't know, like pretty much like a Halloween type of special thing, or I'm just throwing ideas out there. So yeah, have you seen Cobra Kai season 4? No, dude, I have yet to finish season 3, so I just don't have time, man. The flats are spot on. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Kiwi. I'm glad that I got the. Whew, excuse me. I'm glad that I got the. Can't even talk. I don't know why the heck I'm like this, but I'm okay. I swear to you, dudes. I just talk too fast, or think, or whatever. But I'm glad that the colors are spot on. That's pretty much my go-to. So I'm pretty excited. Frost them tips like this. I will definitely frost them. All right. Let me see. Okay, let's try this color. Okay, it's it's all right, I guess. Trying to do something. Maybe orange. Will orange save the day? I think so, since it's a warmer color. Okay, somewhat saving it. Yes, actually it does, since it's a warmer color. Be able to make it look way more better. Who knows? I might even use it as a shadow layer. I guess it's more orange than anything else. Kind of bring back that yellow. You know me, I like to try experimenting and then realize, hey, you know what? Some things are not meant to change. Do another layer called shadow brush. Just to give it more depth. I'll use shadows here. There we go. Now, pretty much I think another reason too that I improve my coloring is I kind of watch like coloring streams from other creators are like colorists for Sean Gordon Murphy. Also, I even follow a colorist on Instagram that does like who else? Who else? I can think of the top of my head. Yeah, like colors that does Sean Gordon Murphy, J. Scott Campbell, like all of these other dudes, even the indie scene. Why is my color solid though? Oh, because I'm coloring like at the freaking marker. It's on the markers. There you go. Instead of an airbrush. Duh. I was wondering why is it so solid. But anyways, back to what I was saying. But yeah, I will follow other colorists and even watch like time, you know, time lapse. And I'll sometimes like kind of see like their whole process, especially if they have time lapses, like they record on their computers, and I can actually see their layers and how they did it. So I kind of want to zoom out a bit, so that way I kind of get an idea, like Shabby's attempt of like where the shadows are. Kind of want to give that illusion that he's giving it some depth. Okay, cool, cool. Dark here. I might even change it to red, so that way it's way cooler. See? Look at that. I'm just literally just blending it from that color to the next. So yeah, I actually follow this dude on Twitter. I think it's called Pixel Color, and dude, his coloring is so awesome. He does. I don't know if he's doing interiors for Dragon Guard per se, but I know he did the villains cover for Dragon Guard, and holy crap, man, it was such a treat to watch. I get to watch the time lapse and like how he did it and stuff. I mean, he sped it up, but I have a good idea, like exactly his workflow and stuff. I'm terrified of like how long it took him to get, that, but the amount of detail work, I mean, is well, um, it's a very good treat to watch. Because, and the reason how I knew about uh, Pixel Color, hopefully I said his name right. If not, then I might go to Twitter and, correct myself. But the reason why I knew about this dude is because of Kevin Keane. If you guys don't know Kevin Keane, I colored his gunslinger, and little did I know, he's actually he is actually a one of the artists in the team for a gunslinger spawn, like legit art, one of the art teams for gunslinger spawn. So I'm like, oh shoot, I just colored a pro and absolutely had no clue I was coloring a pro, but he liked it and he's very excited for me. So I'm starting to get some attention of mainstream dudes. Kevin Keane follows me. Aubrey Sitterson follows me, and I'm like, what the heck? It's like 2021 was pretty a good year for me because when I got over 100 subs because you guys are awesome. And even those who are new to the channel, thank you guys for those that are subbing as well. Yeah, we're doing so freaking awesome. I'm telling you guys, I'm so excited how this will turn out. I can feel it. So, yeah, man, I'm getting like mainstream dudes following me, and I hope I'll continue on because I feel confident. Honestly, feel confident. Um, doing some more coloring streams and coloring over like pros and stuff because I got a good grip of like exactly how it should be colored and stuff appropriately and not like botch it up. Especially with Shabby's work, because his work, I mean, he can you can get away with just doing flat colors, and you're good. Shabby's, since he has so much like cross hatching and all this stuff, and it's great. It's awesome. It looks super cool. And as a colorist, you can get away with using only flat colors. Even artists that color their own stuff, and if you're like Shabby, he just uses flat colors. It's fine. It's perfect because guess what? Artist called Sean Gordon Murphy. Yeah, he has a crap ton of like cross hatching and all of his stuff in his art. And with his colors, I mean, most of the colors he work with is not even the same colors. They just use black colors, and that's it. Like there's nothing more you could do for Sean Gordon Murphy's art unless Sean Gordon Murphy would color his work, and maybe he will one point. Who knows? Because he's doing everything from art to doing his own stories. But I digress. Go in, darken this a little bit more. Looks so freaking epic. See, let me check on the chat really quick. Let me see. Matt Hollingsworth on colors with Sean Gordon Murphy is match made in heaven. I'll look into that dude. Maybe he's the one that I was watching his coloring on YouTube. And it's not even live streams either. It's literally like real time him coloring and recording himself, talking over his coloring work. See, Mrs. H, where's your merch, Ichthus? I want a these lines are like butter shirt. Oh man, you know what? Now that you gave me an idea, like all I need is someone to like do. I might draw myself, but I don't know. I can't. I gotta. I'm relearning how to draw again, dude. So that's like my 2022 goal is just learning to draw again, basics. Because I'm just so focused on mastering coloring and coloring other people's stuff that I want to make sure I can color my own work in the process. So that's my goal for 2022. Let me see. Turn off these highlights here, shadows and dark shadows. These flats here. Bam. Then bring everything back. We'll do shadows like here, right? Since everything is like kind of like see that? Look at that. You can't even tell. It's red. Well, you guys know it's red, but you can't really tell since from afar it looks like it's a darker orange or maybe a darker yellow. More of darker orange. Yeah, it looks like a darker orange, but really it's red. So it's all about, manipulating what, you know, what other people perceive it to be. And I think that's a fun part of coloring. It's like, you know what it is. And I think I'm just basically learning how to be a manipulator in a certain degree. And, I've done graphic design, so it's like one of those things I learned early on that I didn't like this term. Well, not term, but like this lecture that my professor at that time said, like, you're being trained to be, liars. Especially if you're doing stuff for like advertisements and all that fun stuff. Um, at first, I didn't like that term, but now that I started doing a few things and all this stuff, like, yeah, I felt like, yeah, I'm actually learning how to be a freaking liar in some case, some form or somewhat. At least I'm doing it like it's more honorable, I guess. Let me see. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna do that. Play around with the colors and all this stuff, and now. Who knows? We'll do some highlights too. We'll play some highlights. Give it like a tip-top shape. See? Let me turn off everything so that way I can. Oh, well, I accidentally captured the same color. Whoops. That's what happens when you don't align your layers properly, because then you'll accidentally color the thing you're not supposed to color. Excuse me, dudes. Okay, let's go and use this brush really quick. Uh-oh. There we go. Do that really quick. Now let's do a color brush. Just lighten it up a bit. There you go. That way it doesn't look too dark or anything like that. Damn. Hell, Ichthus, a colorist and an artist. You'll be a heavy hitter by 2023. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate that. Dude, you're gonna be a heavy hitter for writing and doing art, Neo. And just doing the concept and just having an artist have a good idea, just to do their own interpretation that you've already did, just to give them an idea, and then just piece of paper just to give them a description. You just made an artist's job way easier than you think, bud. Zigzag outrun gators. I think who said that? I think someone said like zigzagging out to outrun a gator I think is a bad thing. I don't know. I got to look it up again cuz I actually watched a person who actually trained gators and all this stuff, and I think they say it's bad to zigzag around against a gator or something like that. I got to do my research again. So, in case of you guys visit Florida and to see a gator, um, I just want to make sure you guys are okay. Let me see. Matt Hollingsworth colored Tokyo Ghost. What? That is insane. Matt Hollingsworth on colors with Sean Graham Murphy. Okay. I already read that. Ohio or bust. Let me see. If we're talking colors, hit up Lee Loffridge. His contribution to Deadly Class is amazing. I'll look him up, dude. Thanks, Jake, for your knowledge. I'll indubitably will look him up. He's a sneaky all-in-one creator. He's pretended not to be. You guys are too kind. Stop it. Indeed, we're on to you, Ichthus. I rely on your gator knowledge. It sounds like a good way to tire yourself out by zigzagging. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Alrighty. Jeez, it's already been an hour and almost 30 minutes. Jeez, doesn't feel like it. It's literally the saying, what was the saying actually? No, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, man. Oh, now I remember. Time passes by when you have fun, but I don't know, man. I just feel like time passes by, period. It just passes too fast, man. Okay, so I want to give it like a purple color to add the shadows. There we go. I'm going to use a shadow brush to add some flair to that bad boy of his cool, super cool jacket, which is already cool, but we're going to make him twice as cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, now let's add some shadows to this bad boy here. We'll go much more closer. See? Okay. Now, I'm going to lighten up his jacket a bit. I'm going to use a highlight brush just to give more definition to like his jacket. And what I'll do next is I'm basically going to deselect like pretty much I'm going to deselect like the shadow so that way like the colors don't overtake what I've already done. I'm going to turn off layers really quick. Bam. Now that my shadows are in place, I'm not going to be deselected. I'm going to use a highlight brush. So that way it gives his jacket more definition. Go. See? That doesn't look too dark. And then, boom. Cool. Let's see, is there any difference? Yeah, you can see a little bit of difference. There you go. Now it looks super epic. And he already is. Might add some shadows here. Yeah, at least with the wrinkles on his jacket, it kind of gives more depth. So, save, bro. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been saving like every little thing I've been doing. Thank you, Jake. Right. Um, actually, you know what? We'll give it a little swoosh. There you go. Swoosh. A little swooshness. Then since we're pretty much going to do metal now. Do here is this, and then do this part here, right? Anything just to give it life to this piece here. Because I'm pretty much playing around with Shabby's line work. See, what exactly can I do? What's going on here with this character? Okay, now use an airbrush, right? What I'll do next, I think I'll darken his metal more, so that way he can stand out much more cooler than he already is. Perfect. And what I'm going to do next is pretty much going to redo like coloring the brush more. Oh geez, I just realized I don't want to do that because then I delete all my progress what I use under the layer. So I'm going to do that really quick. Bam. Another bam. See. Okay. There we go. Oops. Redo that real quick. Okay. Now, let's do that. And bam. Just slowly like do some progression here just to give some more depth. What I want to do is kind of give you an illusion that this armor here is shiny, right? That's what I'm trying to give this illusion of, this armor just reflecting off what he has on. Doing like little coats of paint here. Bam. Now, there we go. So how are you like this? I'm doing excellent, dude. I'm having fun. Sorry, I just started noticing I'm quiet. It's like I'm just on focus mode, but I'm doing excellent, dude. You know, it's starting the new year. Just trying to, you know, trying to prep myself up for the new year and just make some goals, what to do and all this fun stuff. Let me see, what else do I have in mind? I think that's it so far, dude, that I have in mind. But yeah, just trying to keep myself busy and make sure that I just keep getting new work wherever I go and improve my craft, and then see where this year will take me. Now, let me just do some highlights on the belt. Here we go. See, it's all good, bro. It gets quiet during my streams as well. Yeah, I'm just once I'm on focus, like that's it. I'm a whole new other beast. Well, I don't know about beast, but let's see. Okay. That's why flatting is important. Just select stuff like no one's business. Oh god. Accidentally press something I'm not supposed to press, which is a regular whenever I do that. Okay, let's see. Go and get back to what I was doing. I'm gonna add some more shadows to it. Gotta let you dudes know it's been like raining nonstop this week, and it's so freaking annoying. It's like I had some plans to do outside, but it's been just pouring hard here in Florida, dudes. It's no joke. I don't know if you can hear, but right now it's just raining. So it's just nonstop. I'll just add some little shadows here and there. Okay. Do is now gonna darken his goggles a little bit more. That way. I'll give it some highlights. Like basically like, man, you could barely tell that. Okay. This is gonna be a fun challenge, so what can I do to give an illusion like now? Next is let's do that. So Senior Star Productions says, one of these days I'll have to commission some line art for you to color act this. Oh, shoot. Most definitely, dude. I'll be totally honored for you just to work with you, man. Whatever you have, bro, I am open to it. There's Jake Toys are saying, working along with you, Ichthus. The background music is there for a reason, too. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's soothing. listening to some rain and stuff in the background. But it's just been nonstop, like all freaking day. Let's see, we got BMR Comics in the house, aka Nicholas Mueller, the amazing creator of Demon Hunter Raven. If you guys have not already, follow him and our Patreon like myself. Awesome content and behind the scenes. Genofire says, so Jordan drew me a picture for my Pokemon thumbnail. Oh, sick, dude. Awesome. This is looking nice. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you so much, buddy. Also, if I seem quiet, I was pitching an idea to Scott regarding the flock. Oh, shoot. Okay, man. I'm excited for that. Can't wait what you have in store. All right, let me see. So now, this, a little bit of everything here just to make sure I got all these. There's not a lot for me to color in this piece here, but okay. Oh. Actually, down here, boom. Yeah, now he has some depth. And next, let's turn off the line art and select the colors here. That way, just give him more depth. So we'll make blue more darker. Oops. Overdid that a little bit. Do that. That here. Oh, hell yeah. It's looking epic so far. See, I'll try to get the crossover story ready by March, but I want to avoid spinning my wheels on scripting this year. Okay. Okay, dude. Excited. Let me see, where else was I going to go with this piece here? I think just lighten up the pants a bit. It doesn't look too much like. Let me clean it up a bit. There we go. I actually use a highlight brush just so like okay, now what was I gonna do? Okay, so now we gotta do shadows now. So let's go and add some shadows to this piece. What I'll do is use like a dark blue, right? Try dark blue. Just to emphasize, okay, that does not work for this piece here. I think I'll just do it lightly so it doesn't go, I don't go too overboard with this piece. I'm gonna do all that really quick, dudes. Wow, it's been 2 hours. Jeez, man. But you know what? I don't care. I'm trying to make this look super epic, and that's what I want to do. Make it look super epic. What I'll do next is there we go. That looks really cool. Go. There you go. And what I'm going to do next is give some shadows to this dude's bow staff. That's bow staff. What I'm talking about. Spear. Actually, let's add some shadows to it. And I'm going to do, and I'm going to lighten it up more just to give it more depth. Okay, now we're going to highlight this bad boy here. Okay, use the poly tool, right? Oops. Go to self, make sure I press shift when I'm going to do that. Okay, now what we'll do is use a highlight brush, right? Then let's do that. Just Then this dude here. Do a shadow brush. Now, go. Okay, now just use a highlight brush. I'm going to use a lighter blue just to like give more emphasis on his feathers. Then I'm going to use a shadow brush layer to emphasize what I want to look. I'm going to do that. Then use a highlight brush and then just highlight this bad boy here. See, I can't guarantee it. It'll all happen in the same year, but one of my goals, in addition to doing Riserman book, is doing at least 2 crossover stories per creator I work with. Oh, that's so awesome, dude. That's an awesome goal. Jake Twister, all this work made me hungry. Oh, man. Let me know what you're going to be eating tonight, Jake, at least in your time. It's super late. But I appreciate you coming by, man. Just can't wait to see what you come up with, man. Thank you so much, Nick. Really appreciate it, pal. Thanks, pal. Let me see. Okay. Now, his boots. Is his boots dark? Okay, good. It is perfect for. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna give some light orange. Yeah, like give it like a orange hue to it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give some orange hues. There we go. Thanks. Okay, now so let's lighten up his boots a bit, just to give a little bit of life. Okay. Okay. There you go. Bam. Nick, this you beautiful waffle iron. Thanks for jogging my memory. Oh yeah? What did I do? Let me see. Oh snap, I just remembered 2 questions. Alright, what are the 2 questions, buddy? Jake Twister, mango yogurt with grains. It's close to 6 a.m. Golly, dude. That's insane. Jake, do you not believe in sleep? I think you told me like you sleep periodically. And I know like I don't know if we discussed this last time on the Discord. I don't know if you sleep periodically because I know a lot of like um, these professional scientists they sleep periodically. I don't know how, but it's pretty insane. But at the same time, it helps them be more productive. And I know like a few people have tried it, but at the same time, it's like a health hazard because again, your body has to be used to that. And if your body's not used to it, then you know you're kind of gonna kill yourself within the process. But yeah, but that is just nuts, man. Close to 6 a.m. Saying, let me add some shadows to his boots, right? Just to make it more cooler. Don't mean Frieza's brother. I know. It's a bad joke. Let me do some highlights here. This dude's little staff. It's just little stuff like this is what's gonna make a huge difference on the piece. I mean, honestly, I will spend like more time than I'm giving on the stream, but yeah, dude. One piece looks super cool and epic. Actually, what am I doing? I can just do this. Wow, would you look at that? Let's try this color. Oh yeah, this looks way better. I think what I'll do is I'm pretty much gonna give it like, well, not that color, but I think we'll stick to this color here. And then what I'm gonna do is have like, some depth and add some shadows to it. So that way this character is alive and looks like he's on the ground. See, my sleep schedule has been on the plus, so I need a day to direct my activity to correct it. Okay, that's good. At least I'm happy to hear that. Happens once a week or so. Oh, okay. Apparently, Batman only sleeps 4 hours a day. Oh, jeez, man. What the heck? I mean, I know our bodies can handle like at least 3 hours of sleep, but God, man, I don't know. I need a full hour's rest. Sometimes I end up sleeping 10 hours, and it's not intentional. It's just, I'm like, what the heck? All right, so now that we have dirt here, I want to see what can I do. So I want to make it more darker. Okay. Now, they're gonna add some depth. Like this dude actually exists on this planet here. So now, I'm gonna do some hard presses here. Now what I'm gonna do next is, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Do a highlight brush, right? Add color to that. And we're gonna make our sand look lively. And what I'm thinking of is maybe give it like chalk-like, right? Give it some nice grain since it's sand. Okay, I'm not digging that. How about chalk smudge? Not that much. It's too weird. What can we do? How about airbrush texture? think it could give me somewhat to work with. Okay, and then let's do just an airbrush, or you know what, we'll do pencil. With pencil, give me a nice cool looking texture that makes it look like it's sand. Back in high, I slept maybe 5 hours a night, then the extra half back and forth on the bus. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of do that, the same thing too. I just realized something. Key kind of looks like Sid Highwind from Final Fantasy VII. Really? I might look into that. Man, I got some good sleep back in high school. I miss those days. Yeah, no, man. It's like now when you're older, it's like you gotta sleep early to get your good night's sleep. See, after being out of uni, I've had relatively good sleep. Oh, okay. In uni, it was the opposite of high, as I slept 10 to 15 hours. Jeez, Louise. That's half the day, my friend. Gosh, I slept like 12 hours one time, and that freaked me out. I just felt like half the day was gone, which was. Jeff Potts says, I get roughly 6 hours of sleep nightly on the weekdays. Huh. My boy is looking awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Kiwi. Should I say Booster? I think Booster is more catchy. Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, I'm just trying to make him look as epic as possible. I think I forgot to highlight his fingertips for his thing, which we'll do now. Let's give him like an orange color. We'll do highlight brush. I want to do it lightly so I don't do it too much. There we go. Now he looks super cool. He already is. Let's see. Get the flats here. See, now that. Let's see. Just check my colors really quick. Okay. Then for the background, right, we're gonna turn everything off. And then do this. Boom, there we go. Now he stands out way more. And now what I'll do is kind of like make it look like it's a sandstorm. Okay, we'll do that. We'll give an illusion like he's in the sandstorm. I think that would be epic. Oops, overdid it again. So let's do that. Let's give him like he's in the sandstorm. Okay. It's all about playing with textures. We will do pencil brush. And then we'll do pencil or chalk-like. What does chalk-like do for me? Let's find out. It's not doing too much for me, guys. Chalk-like. Let's try pencil. What does pencil give me? Okay, we give a little bit of depth to this piece here. You could say I graduated in my sleep. That's insane, man. That is insane. I twisted my ankle once and slept 25 hours. I wandered around town at 11 p.m. to get booze so I could sleep. Holy crap, 25 hours? Dude, I would feel lost. Yo, what's up, Landon Huber? Hey, dude, what's up, Landon? Dude, I'm like almost done with this piece, man, but thanks for coming by, man. I'm still playing around with it. Just feel like I want this character to look like he's in a sandstorm, which he pretty much is. I might have to recolor the dirt again. I could have sworn you said, "What does chocolate do for me?" So I might need to redo this part. Let's see. Okay. Which part is that? Okay, this is under color. So I did this all under the color? Man, I am insane, dude. I dropped the ball on that one. Okay, now it's under the highlights, so we can fix that. Easy. Oh god, no, I'm on the wrong layer. So it's good to have your layers separate, guys, so you don't have to do what I just did. Let me turn off the line art really quick, dudes. Okay, create another layer called sand, because we all know Darth Vader loves sand. Golly heck. Oh, because duh, I don't have the layer over that. We'll do brush. Yeah, we'll do pencil brush because the pencils kind of give it like it's a desert vibe. And we're gonna blend it so it doesn't look too unnatural. Oops. There we go. Yeah, he looks so cool. See, a day of life with Jake Twister. Definitely, dude. I am so curious what a day of being Jake would be like. Just him having a GoPro or just a camera crew just following him, you know? I mean, all I just want him to do is just have like a skull mask because, again, he's a man of mystery, so I don't want to see how he looks in real life, but he just had to have like a skull mask or helmet and, we just get to know how he's like. Let's see, Landon Huber. Maybe try adding a transparent layer on top and paint dust coming more in front. You just need a dusty spackle kind of brush. Yeah, man. I don't know. I kind of use like pencil brushes to give like that illusion. I think I could lower the opacity if I wanted to, but you could barely see it. You know. Wonder if I can just lower it to 80%. Yeah, it's kind of somewhat, but it just gives too much more than I should. But it's a tough call, man. But yeah, we got Shabby in the house. He is the artist that I'm pretty much calling over for this piece here for Obsidian. It's pretty a cool name. 5 a.m. here, but I had to stop by and say hi. The colors are looking really cool, dude. Can see a lot of improvement. Thank you so much, man. Glad you like it. Just bad decisions. Looks like you're already ahead of me. Oh, shoot. Okay. I did not notice. Let's see, Jeff Potts Night All. Dude, thanks for coming by, Jeff. Hope you're having an awesome sleep. Hopefully, more than 6 hours. But thanks for coming by the stream, dude. Hope to see you coming by more often in the chat. Jake Twister needs his own comic strip. Well, he does. It's called Bone Meal, but who knows? We'll have like a little fun twist to it. So he just dropped in to say hi. Hope your year is going okay so far. Catch you later, dude. Oh, okay, dude. Thanks for coming by and saying hi, man. Totally appreciate it, Landon. You are so freaking amazingly talented. I saw some of your content, man. Just have an awesome night, dude. Thanks again for coming by. My year has been awesome. Hope your year has been excellent. And if not, dude, listen, man, 2022 will be your year, man. Shabby? Where have you been, man? I haven't heard from you in ages. It's becoming a theme now with Booster Kiwi and Shabby. But hey, Shabby, thanks for coming by, dude. I'm glad that you're really liking this so far. And now what we're going to do next. Actually, where's my mouse? I'm trying to find my mouse here. Okay. Hmm. What's up, dudes? I am so sorry. Dudes, my computer just straight up just turned off on me. Yeah, no, the stream is still live, Neo. My freaking computer just legit just turned off on me. So, yeah, no, I was trying to, play around with the layers and stuff. And then next thing you know, my computer just straight up just turned off on me. So, yeah, that's what happened, dude. No, we're still going live. That was the part I was nervous about. I was going to check on my phone, and next thing you know, my phone died. So I'm like, oh, well, yeah, so everything was just going going south. But it's all good, man. We're still here. We're still doing cool stuff. And thank God, as I said before earlier in the stream, I saved every little thing I did. Because, bro, I don't know what I would do if I had to start all over again. Let me see. So we're going to play around with hue and saturation. God, that looks bad. Okay. New correction layer. We're going to do, is it 11? Let me see. Right now I'm just doing experimenting here, so bear with me, dudes. There we go. That's what I was looking for, the tone curve. So what I'm trying to do is just give it a little bit like an S shape. Oh God, I went too far. Oh God, my eyes. Forgive me, guys, for what I've done to you. I didn't mean for you to go through that torture. Start over again from the top. God, no, man. I can't. I would literally can't. Thank God, bro. No. I will legit cry, my dudes. Like, man tears would just spew out. So we're just playing around with some leveling and all this stuff. Golly, this is awful. Yeah, this is going to be another thing I might need to experiment later on down the road. Just playing around with like levels. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with the colors I have now. This is all about experimenting, dudes. Kind of forgot what I did. Oh, that's right. I got to right click. See, new correction layer. Hue and saturation, right? Can we do here? So I'm basically playing around with the red saturation, luminosity. God, this is trippy, guys. I am so sorry I'm hurting your eyes. It was never my intention to do this to you, dudes. That's why I kind of avoid doing like levels and all this crap, because I already have an idea of what I want my colors to look. Okay. There we go. New correction layer. How about hue and saturation? I think I already did that. I don't want for you guys to go through the pain again. Brightness and contrast. What can we do here? Contrast. Okay, that's too much contrast. That is way, way too much contrast. Nah. I'm pretty happy how this looks. See, power went out on my on me on Halloween 3 times as I worked on the cover. Lost all my work and had to dig through the temp files to find the 25%. Oh, God. 25% of that was done. God, no, bro. Oh, no. Even Neil, it feels bad for you, man. For my birthday, I got a USB. So I didn't have to fit at 3 a.m. God. That is crazy, dude. I actually like this. Gives it a little bit better. How about this? Is there any difference? Not even close. I don't know. What do you guys think? Kind of dig it, but at the same time, I don't. Let me flip it. Yeah, it just looks plain. But this looks so cool with the brightness contrast. And then I think we can play around with the levels more. We can just reset it. Nah. Yeah, I kind of like this more. Okay, the contrast for sure looks way better. And I just lowered down the brightness. Okay, so let's see the difference. Yeah, so I think I just like how I have the brightness and contrast. I think let's do this, kind of duplicate it, right? Damn, it looks so cool. Let's try 50%. Hue and colors made no difference. How about multiply layer? Oh shoot, look at that. Again, dudes, it's just all about playing around. God, that looks too dim. Let's try 25. Try 20. I'm gonna be honest, that effect had too much of a burn. Yeah, but it looks lifelike now. See my computer at the Let me see. My computer got compromised last month. Not only did I lose half the script I was working on for Mrs. H, but I had to finish it on like 3 different formats before I got the finished product. Jeez Louise, man. I cannot even imagine that, Neo. 2 different formats. Let's try color burn. Darken. Wow, darken doesn't even do nothing, but multiply definitely did. Soft light. Okay. Soft light is good. How about overlay? Damn, overlay just darkens it the hell out of it. Oh god, linear light does not feel linear. Let's try screen. And now this looks pretty much better than how I originally would intend it. But yeah, I think this was a winner here. I think I could say it's official now. So I think I'll stick to it. How they're just playing around with the effects. I mean, this one, with brightness and contrast, it's just night and day. I kind of like this one more. And what else? Let me actually turn off all my layers, right? Then what I'm going to do next, pretty much, let's see how this will look. Lighting. Apparently I can't spell lighting. Keys here. There we go. Go under hues. Go to like 10%. There we go. And it's kind of like plays around with like this background and stuff. Yeah, I think this is good. 3 hours, not bad. So I think we're done, dudes. Thank you, dudes, so much for watching the stream and you know, see my computer just blow up in front of my face. And thank God, you know, I did not lose the file. That was the thing I got scared most is when I opened Clip Studio that the file of like the history of like me using it, like it did not show at all. So I was like, oh gosh, no, 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 no. Don't tell me that I lost it. But I didn't. I did not lose it. So, dudes, thank you all so much for watching the stream. Those that have watched from the beginning to end or watching it pre recorded, I truly do appreciate, dudes. Good night. Remember, dudes, you ooze of excellence as always. God bless. Have an awesome night.